This video will change the next 20 years of your life. Trust me. Now, I know I spazzed out in that last video. It's because I'm passionate. But I'm gonna stick to my word. I'm no longer gonna be mentioning skin color, because skin color means absolutely nothing when it comes to your finances, okay? So now I'm talking to you all. All I ask is a thumbs up and spread the video. I got no mentorships for a price, no Discords, no Patreons, no courses, no classes to get you rich. But what I will tell you is what you purchase today will determine the next 20 years of your life. Now, I'm gonna show you how your purchasing things like this will determine your 20 years from now. All my 70s babies out there, all my 80s babies out there, do you guys remember this movie? Yes! House party! House party! That movie came out March 1990. How much has life changed since 1990? Just think about it. That movie is actually free on YouTube. That movie is free on YouTube. Check it out before YouTube realizes it's free and they make you pay for it or they take it down. Now, that movie, when you watch that movie, you won't see one computer, you won't see one cell phone, you won't see anybody hitting each other up on social media, you won't see wireless headphones. All I will tell you is it's bringing you back to your childhood, and that is why I decided to make this video. It made us interact with each other. But more than that, just imagine if you got your finances right and you were 20, 25 back then. Do you know how much has changed? Do you know who the president was? Don't even quote me. I'm not gonna edit this out. I think it was the original Senior Bush. I think Senior Bush was the president, all right? It was like transitioning over from Ronald Reagan to Senior Bush. James Buster Douglas just took the title from Iron Mike Tyson in February prior to that movie coming out. Imagine if you would have put money in an S&P 500, where you would be. If you were 20 years old, you would be 55 years old right now. Imagine if you bought Dividend Aristocrats, kings. They wouldn't even have been kings back then. We wouldn't even have known that they would be kings today. Remember, it's 35 years ago. Think about all the cars, all the women you dated since then, all the friends you had back then. Just think about it. In 35 years, how much our lives have changed. I remember watching that movie, well, sneaking to watch that movie on VHS. Remember, people would record the movies, dub it, and then record over them like 10 or 12 times, and you would hear other movies in the background. I never forget, I watched that movie, and my dad caught me watching that movie. And who remembers watching movies with your parents, and when there was a sex scene, you turn your head, but you would try to like, you feel all weird and awkward? Now, that movie brought me back to my childhood, and I think about the financial decisions I've made since then. But do you know what you also don't see in that movie? You don't see any one of these kids reaching for one of these. You don't see any one of these kids. You don't see any one of these kids using super foul language. You see these kids respecting their parents. You see these kids respecting elders. You see these kids, you really see these kids being kids. You see, this is when we went to house parties. You didn't have to worry about all the hoodlums there. And if they did show up, you didn't let them in. And you know what? You had fights and stuff and squabbles back then, but you settled it with your hands. Times was different back then. But my point is, a lot of us didn't listen back then to our parents. We didn't. Some of my friends back then, I was like 9 or 10 when that movie came out. Just imagine you were 20 years old and you did something extremely illegal. And you did 35 years. You're just getting out now. Look at how much you missed. You missed how many presidents? That's a loud motorcycle over there. Oh no, I'm not editing things out anymore. This is gonna be real life. Now, just imagine you're just getting out right now. How much you missed? You missed everything. You're starting off at 55 years old behind. 20 years from now, people will watch this and they will be 20, 35 years behind. Now, with all that being said, the purchases you make now, I just want to show you, right? This car is not perfect, right? Has some scratches. I got to do some paint correcting. It needs new headlights. I don't know why people put front license plates on these type of cars. You literally destroy it. This headlight needs to be replaced, but the car drives, okay? I'm not worried about fixing things. I had friends say, oh, but you got to fix this, you got to fix that, you got to fix this, you got to fix that. That the interior, for the most part, hey, I could scrub down the leather if I want, but I didn't care about keeping up with current times, because current times will eventually be the past. Now here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Your favorite influencer you're watching right now, and you're following financial advice from them, and you're following courses, because a lot of people didn't get that point of that video that I made about that individual. People won't stay on topic. They'll talk about you're a hater. They'll talk about you're jealous. They'll talk about this. My question was, what is your business? Is your business based on right now? Is your business based in the moment? What is your business? You see, a lot of people, they don't stay on topic. They don't stay on course. The decisions I make right now are not for right now. It's for later on. I bought this because I don't want to keep moving the goalposts. You see, there's a great book called The Psychology of Investing. Shout out to Prez the Investor. He read that book. Prez will co-sign this. In life, we keep moving the goalposts. We get a raise, we move the goalposts. We get a bonus, we move the goalposts. Meaning, what you do is you keep buying, upgrading cars, upgrading homes, upgrading clothes, upgrading vacations. Some people upgrade their relationships based on their tax bracket. Some people have left great partners behind. Great partners, supportive, loving, caring. They loved you when you made nothing. Once you start making money, you leave them behind, and then you get with another person when they see the success. And then you wonder why they leave you, because they never saw you at your lowest moment. I'm with my woman because I didn't have everything I have now. I didn't. I had some stuff, but she supported me when, I'm not perfect. I've had times where I was messing up, and guess what? She rocked with me. And that's why she's in my life, and I built a dynasty with her. It may not be a dynasty to somebody else, but it's great for us. Now, I have to come out and say this. Your influencer you're watching right now, is their advice like this? Do you think their advice will be relevant 20 years from now? Just think, if it's a stock influencer, if it's a crypto influencer, do you think 20, 30, 40 years from now, it will be relevant? If you do, bet the house on it. Your influencer that's showing you a different car every damn month, year, it will eventually be old. This car, this 2011, was once new. This car was once a creme de la creme cream puff that came off the showroom floor. Somebody paid a markup on it. Somebody financed their future for it. 14 years later, it's not the best looking, but guess what? It serves the purpose. You see, there'll always be something new. There'll always be something new that comes along. Do you know the majority of people in that original House Party movie end up being some of your biggest comedians in the world? Watch that movie, the original House Party. Watch that movie. Shout out the late, great R.I.P. John Witherspoon. R.I.P. Robin Harris. Who remembers Bebe's Kids? There's some great movies on YouTube. Go down memory lane. For all my 70s and 80s babies, and some of you 90s babies, go down memory lane. Harlem Nights, Coming to America, the original Coming to America, Bebe's Kids. There's some good, there is some good ass movies up there, man. I'm serious. When you go down memory lane, you can even go back further down memory lane. The original Airplane. Who remembers the movie Airplane? I remember that, watching that with my dad. So I've always tried to say it's not about how much money you make now. It's about how much money you keep. When we finally reach a recession or a depression, if people are panicking and we're really not even in one, what do you think's gonna happen when we're really in one? And it's never been about what the influencer has. You see, a lot of people don't understand that. It's not about what the influencer has. It's the people that follow the influencer blindly, over leverage, whether it's stocks, real estate, and life. Future video coming soon. I'm gonna make a video on how to buy international real estate. It is so damn easy. You don't need a course, you don't need a class. You're gonna be shocked at how easy this shit is, okay? I'm gonna have to literally just talk and ramble through the damn video because it's so damn easy. Now, when it comes to following your favorite influencer, are they prepping you for the future or are they prepping you for the moment? Yes, tomorrow is not guaranteed. False. Tomorrow's not guaranteed for you. As long as this earth is here and civilization keeps going, tomorrow may not be here for you or for me, but it will be here for somebody else. Okay? So when people say, YOLO, it's not guaranteed, you're absolutely right. For me, for you, or for the person that's in your little circle, maybe not. But for somebody, it will be here. Now, to that somebody that's watching this video, the decision you make right now, think about this. I'm 44. 20 years from now, I will be a senior citizen. Let that shit sink in. 20 years from now, I will be a senior citizen. I will be eligible for Social Security. You don't think it goes fast? Oh, it goes fast. All my people out there who are in your 40s, your 50s, your 60s, can we please tell these kids how fast it goes? It goes fast. Every rapper, every singer, every dance thing that was out back then, it's been sampled 900 times since then. We know the original on how the song came out. Kool and the Gang, Bobby Brown, New Edition and all them. They see them now getting together for reunion tours. We remember going to the concerts when they were really dancing on stage. Mr. Telephone Man, I can't get and I got my baby's number. You remember that shit? We remember that. I remember saying, yo, there's a lot of groups biting off of New Edition, Backstreet Boys, and a lot of shit. I used to be like, damn, there's a lot of groups. You want to know why? A lot of those managers put New Kids on the Block, New Edition, Backstreet. They all kept making the same groups. We saw it. We see it now. So just remember, your influencer you're watching right now, do you think their advice is going to be good for you 20 years from now? You see, kids don't think past dinner. A lot of today's men and kids, they don't look 5, 10, 15 years from now. This video I just made, it will be relevant on YouTube 10, 15, 20, 30 years from now. Because if the future comes, eventually somebody's gonna see it. Even as my dad would say, when I'm dead and gone and I'm worm food, I want you to remember the lessons I told you and pass them on. So I hope this video helps, but this car was once new, remember that. So when someone keeps buying something new, it will eventually be old. They can pay top dollar, or you can invest in your future. Because just think about it. 20 years from now, this car is still gonna be a car. It may be a soda can. 20 years from now, whatever car you're driving, it may be a classic, it may be around, it may not be. But if you invest your money right, your money today could set you free 20 years from now. That is the point of my channel, okay? So when people call me a hater, you can call me whatever you want. But I see what's going on with the programming and keeping people broke. No regrets. Hope you made it this far. Think about subscribing. Get it.